all over the world. The job of the press advisor is both formal and intimate at the same time. It's a very tough job. So how did you deal with a man who was so reticent in terms of, as you very rightly said, giving interviews?
He found good people and he gave them power. Unlike many world leaders, he did not want to be personally uh, glorified about what he did. When I joined, I remember I was told by the principal secretary that your budget is not even 1 rupee. I didn't spend even 1 rupee in 28 months. I was there from office accounts. I used to call journalists and for tea and coffee and sometimes samosas and pakoras, and that money used to come from the pocket kitty of snacks which were distributed for the officials of the Prime Minister's office. Not 1 rupee, he said very clearly. I do not want to be seen as someone who is using the perks of this office. I don't need it. My work will speak for itself. So it was very difficult to talk to him. I remember the last press conference he had, and I believe you were also
Yes.
present at that press conference.
Yes.
We had made a list of about 100 journalists, and I went to him before the press conference that this is the questions they'll be expecting. He'll be expecting to answer. And I remember it was about a 26-page long dossier of 100 questions about the whole, his entire 10 years of work. And whatever we had anticipated, he looked through the pages and then said, I know all this, and you don't worry, I'll handle it. And he handled that very well. So when it came to speaking to the press, he could handle anything. I mean, all kind of tough questions people asked him. Not a single question was planted. Not, I did not talk to any of the journalists which were there. I just, I had so much trust in him and his ability, because he had actually done the work and he knew what work he had done. And he was so confident about it. And he just sat there for more than an hour and asked, and he answered every question. People ran out of questions after that, I remember. And then he said, okay, fine. And he didn't even talk to me after that press conference, that how did it go? I said, I have said whatever I had to say. They have asked whatever they had to ask. And you remember a number of answers he gave in that press conference were uh, taken up very badly by the opposition at that time. But he was totally unfazed because of the confidence, because of the courage of his conviction, because of his hard work. He didn't need to tom his work, and he didn't need to glorify himself. He didn't need to grandstand.